Look at that. Only 1 minute late. That's pretty good. I was almost on time. I almost made it. It's close. 1 minute. It's not too bad. What's up, everybody? How you guys doing tonight? Or maybe I should say something more along the lines of how's everybody doing on this Saturday evening, baby? Yes. Alright, we need to get a tweet out so I can get started. I'm behind on the grind. Need to get some units. Need to get that 5K mark. You know what I mean? What's up, everybody? Pixie Bell, first one in here. Followed by Ruben Posas. Am I saying that correctly? Ryan Wonka? I'm messing up all these names. You know what? Taylor Boss, Lori Reed, Lakers Bodyguard, I'm Bro Conky, Jay Bailey, Red Flame. What's up, everybody? Alright. Let's do the tweet. Let's do the tweet. I don't necessarily have a tweet, but we're going to do a tweet anyway. Dearest at Marvel Champions. What do I want to be saying tonight? What are you saving your units for? Items? Very funny. Me? Items? You've made me laugh. Thank you for that. No, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea. Maybe. If I do the Abyss, I'll need items for that for sure. Well, if I do the Abyss before 2025, but plan is still 2025. I don't know. You can get something. That should be your tweet. What should, Pixie Bell? The comment right above yours that says BG eats farts? I eat farts. Oh man, I know that's not the comment you were talking about, but it's kind of funny. What should I say? I actually don't know. I'm drawing a blank. Drawing a big old blank. Why are you on time? I don't know. Why am I on time? The world is a weird place, I guess. And sometimes, even if I think I'm going to be late, oranges, hot dogs, and number 2, pencils. Yes, I am now live. I don't know what any of that means. Tweet. Whatever. Doesn't really matter, you know? None of it matters. We start saying random words. Who's in the arena? I could pun something? It's Domino. Too late now, though. Rip934, it's at it over 5, saying aloha. At Maestro and Labyrinth right now. Ooh, working on my third path. One day I'll 100% this. Hope you're well. Rip. Nice, man. Keep it going, dude. Show that Maestro who's boss. Nice though, man. Third run in. That's basically the halfway mark, man. Slap. Thank you, dude. But yeah, man, keep it up. Keep it up. Crush that place. Crush that Maestro. BG, how did Scarlet Witch get nerfed 2 years ago in patch 12.1? Well, she got nerfed in 12.0. She actually got rebuffed slightly in 12.1, I think. She just got toned down a little bit. She still does all the same things that she used to do. It's just a little toning down. What was I gonna say? Yeah, before the nerf, she could like stun lock the opponents, power drain them while healing, while dealing crazy damage, and just all those things got toned down a little. So now the stun lock doesn't happen as much, the healing doesn't happen as frequently, and the power drain, same thing. Damage-wise, I think she's still there. Whoops, let's get these guys out of here. I guess her Fury's probably proc less as well, though, so even her damage has gone down a bit. Okay, what am I looking for? I'm looking for you, sir, Blade. You're on the team. I'm still not running suicides, so I want to use Stark Spidey for this, and let's go ahead and chuck some synergy teams in here. There we go. That'll do. And we're gonna go right up the middle. Sounds about good. Yeah. Just do that. Let's cut this mid path. Auto fight style, energy dump style. Travis sending over $1. Travis, thank you very much. Say what's up, BG. 2 weeks ago, I finished Act 5 and made it 6.1. Haven't started it yet, but made my first 565 today. Guess who it is? If it's anyone except for Iron Patriot, I'm going to be extremely disappointed, Travis. Tell me, give me the good word on Iron Patriot. No, I don't know, man. Who'd you go with for your first? Tell the world. We're listening. We're curious. Who'd you go with? But nice, man. I hope 6.1 is smooth sailing for you, so you get that Cavalier. Must have some weird connection. I had a hot dog for dinner and orange Kool-Aid. Oh, that's a well-balanced. Yeah, nice. I hope the dominoes fall into place for me to actually be on time for my own stream. It's not bad. That's not bad. See, I feel like that would have had to be before a Domino's arena. Because if I'm already tweeting that out. Good evening, BG and everyone. Joe Mama, what's up? What up? What's up, Roboto? BG, how is Longshot so far? Can you say yet? No, I cannot. The embargo will be lifted somewhat soonish, and then I could talk about him, upload content, and all that. Yeah, that's right. I will be uploading content. At least one video for him. I will do that. Do some gameplay with Longshot. When did you pull? I'm in the content creator program again, so I didn't pull him. He'll be removed from my account soon as well. But I rejoined the content creator program. This is the first champion since rejoining. Notice our AI never decks, but the opponent loves to dash back. It's weird, right? They hardly ever decks anything ever. It so infrequently happens. EG, why'd you take up Voodoo again? The big reason was for 5.4. My Legends run for 5.4, but I don't think I used them at all on 5.4. I ended up using Ronin instead. It was more reliable, safer, faster. So I used Ronin. Because it was going to be for the resistor nodes in 5.4 where they stack lots of buffs. And I was thinking, okay, Voodoo, turn that into poisons. But then, yeah, Ronin ended up being better. And then it was also a prestige play. My prestige was really down in the dumps at that time. And I needed to do something, so I was like, okay, you know, Voodoo. By today's standards, Voodoo's prestige is actually not high. But back then, it was pretty high. Travis sending over another $1. All right, Travis. I hope this is telling us who you went with. Aha! Duped Warlock. Nice, man. Congrats. That's a great rank 5, man. Warlock is so good for so many things. Got the immunities, can shut down the healing. He can do a lot. Good on attack, good on defense. Good wherever you need him. But nice, dude. Congrats, man. Excuse me. I think that'll also help you get through that crossbones, if I'm not mistaken. Should, with the immunities and heal cancellation and all that. So that'll be good. That's usually the roadblock for people on the way to Cavalier. Make sure the video is under 2 hours. It'll be pretty... It's relatively quick. Yeah. It's no, I mean, it's nothing close. I don't know. It's somewhere in like the 10, 15 minute-ish range, I think. It's not done yet, so I don't know. But I'm thinking that's about how long it is. Pops, how you doing? Been working out, sleeping early, missing you. Do more day stuff. Speaking of day stuff, tomorrow's Sunday, isn't it? But last Sunday I said that I would not do a day stream every Sunday. I don't know if I'll be doing a day stream tomorrow. Not because of what I said last week. It just so happens to work out that tomorrow, yeah, it might not be a good day. I will have to do a day stream sometime soon, though, yeah. Wait, hold on a second. Okay, no, we're good. All right, let's hit the arena. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be doing a day stream tomorrow, which kind of makes me sad. I wanna get back to the item lists, of course. Man, I really messed up this round of the arena. I should not have spent so much time in this 5-star one. But now that I'm here, let's run the 6 stars. Wait, hold on. Let's back out. Do that. Okay. Let's run the 6 stars. Item list Realm of Legends run. Too easy. Could do that in my sleep. I have done it in my sleep. Farming potions. Like a madman. More than once. So far, Mojo is the only event quest boss in a long while that's actually giving me trouble. Ooh, is he tough? I haven't actually fought him yet. Interesting. I have not faced him. Not gotten that far. I also haven't fought Longshot in the event quest yet. Played this game around January 2015. Took a long break, but I remember that getting stronger / better champions was difficult. Or am I wrong? No, it's quite difficult. It's been made easier over time. There's more availability of shards. At the highest level, it's still very difficult, because back then, let's see, January 2015, I think 5 stars were out at that time. I don't even remember entirely, but I'm pretty sure. If they weren't, then, well, 5 stars have been added. And 6 stars definitely were not out at that time. 6-star champions have been added. Getting a 6-star champion is pretty difficult. It's very time consuming. Trying to get a good one. You can get a lot of crappy rolls with that. But like 4 stars and really just everything in this game has become slightly easier over time. As they have buffed the rewards and stuff like that. So, they've also buffed some of the crappier champions in this game too, which makes things easier. Helps to make things easier. Just makes their overall progression, like in the quests, go smoother. More availability, more like, and aside from buffing champions, just each champion that gets released tends to be a bit better than they were in the past. A little bit stronger. More abilities and all that. But it can still be pretty hard to get the champions that you want. Which makes the game fun, in my opinion. Leo, sending over 10. Leo, thank you very much. Saying hello, BG. Glad I made it to your live stream. Leo, good to see you, man. Thank you very much for the 10. That is quite generous of you. Let me go ahead and update the big old D. Thank you very much. Glad you were able to make it too. Itemless Labyrinth of Legends run. I tried that before. It's pretty tough. I might do that again at some point, but nah. But yeah, Leo, thank you very much. How do you like your Morningstar? I've heard some people were using her for Abyss. You are correct. I saw Yeet using her, and other people have confirmed they've used her as well. I like my Morningstar a bit. She's never been my favorite champion to play, but once you get her built up, she's pretty fun. Her animations are still a little bit wonky to me. That's kind of a personal thing. Yeah, I don't know. Mine's also not awakened. Just so happens I'm playing a 6-star unawakened right now, but I'm also talking about my 5-star. My 5-star 565 is not awakened. So yeah, that hurts. Heart rate is coming down after a stressful to watch hockey match. Star, I had no idea you were into hockey even. Brian, what champ do you regret maxing out most? I don't really regret maxing out champions, but the least useful has been Phoenix so far. I did it for prestige, which is why I don't regret it. She's still in my top 5. But right now, well, prestige doesn't mean anything to me. And she's pretty garbage. She really is not useful at all. There's a chance that she will help me in my itemless adventures. After testing her out last week, I think there's some hope for her if I play the champion correctly. But, oof. It was not easy. It's a rough showing, that's for sure. No suicides, BG? No, I took them off. I took them off mostly for Longshot testing and stuff and recording videos with Longshot. He's not well. Never mind. I don't want to say anything about him. I don't even want to say if what masteries are good for him or anything like that. I mean, you guys can see some of the info looking at him. You guys can see what he's immune to and all that, so you guys could probably connect the dots, but hey. Can it be? Bonesaw and Hoochie Wife? What's up? The one, the only, the great BG. What up, my dude? Been allianceless for a few weeks, and it's freeing. How you doing? I'm doing well, man. I guess I'm also feeling free, sort of. I don't know. I still miss the Loki guys, the 4 Loki guys, of course, but no, man, everything's going well here. Hopefully, everything else outside of the game's going well for you guys as well. Good evening, you beautiful bald banana man. What's up, Donut Cop? Rank 5, my Colossus, beyond amazing. Yeah, Leo, Colossus is kind of ridiculous. I'm very surprised that they made Colossus as good as they did. It's kind of crazy. I knew they would make him playable, but man, he's like one of the best champs in the game. What the fudge is up, Bry Guy? What up, J Divine? Brendan McKittrick, am I saying that correctly? Send it over too. Thank you very much. Saying, what are the best ways to get 5-star shards? You know, shards of any type, you get them pretty much the same way. It's just like, you know, go up a difficulty. So, you know, you get 4-star shards from, what, like normal and heroic of the event quest or something like that. Well, 5-star shards, step up the difficulty. Get it from heroic, master, or uncollected. Same thing with the arenas. You can get all types of shards from the arenas, but the higher level arenas have more 5-star shards. Same thing with Alliance War tiers. But so yeah, you're probably doing all the things that you can to get shards right now. It's just haven't advanced, or maybe haven't advanced far enough into the game where they become like common or something. But yeah, that's pretty much all the way. So Arena, the monthly event quest, the side monthly event quest type things, those really shouldn't be underrated. Like certain months, the kind of bonus quest content or whatever, it doesn't have the best rewards. But some months it's like, whoa, dude, we're getting, you know, this is crazy. We're gonna get like 50,000 shards or something. All right, maybe 50,000 is a bit much, but still, some months there's a lot of shards available from the bonus content for the month. So pay attention to that. Did I already say Arena? I think I might have already said Arena. Oh, and duplicating 4-star champions. Do not underestimate the amount of shards you get from duping 4 stars. Especially once you get max Sig crystals, you get a lot of 5-star shards. And even if it doesn't look like it, I mean, especially early on, it's kind of hard to dupe your champions. There's so many in this game. Most 4-star champions that you pull are going to be new champions until you have, you know, a really solid amount of 4 stars. But do not underestimate the premium hero crystals. Even though it says there's only a 3% chance to pull a 4-star, you can get a lot of premium hero crystals if you grind the arenas in particular. But also, you know, those shards come from all over the place too. But yeah, eventually you build up enough of those crystals that you open up, or when you open them up, you start to get the 4 stars there. And yeah, it all just kind of builds on top of each other. So yeah, man, thank you very much for the 2. With shards, you're likely already doing all the things that you need to do. Pretty much just keep going, and as you naturally progress, you start to get higher levels of shards. Actually, now that I'm here for the first time in forever, thinking of taking my Colossus to rank 5 and selling unduped Namor. Have Domino, Ghost, Quake, and Doom at rank 5, so not sure if Namor fits anywhere. Unawakened? Not really. His Awakened ability is what makes him, in my opinion, so yeah, if yours is Unawakened, I would pull the plug on him. BG, did you hear about the YouTube ads, the MCOC arena bots? Somebody brought that up last night. Yeah, man, do not cheat. That's all I can say. It's nothing new, really, in any game. People always try to find ways to cheat. People always try to use these, it's like third-party software, bots, whatever. They always claim that it's undetectable and you won't get banned. You will get banned. So whatever you do, just please don't actually use that stuff. And yeah, hopefully Kabam takes care of it. That's all I can really say. Because of course it sucks that other people are trying to get an unfair advantage on you. The thing is, like, when you cheat in this game, some people like to think, oh, they're just cheating against, like, Kabam or something. But the reality is, you're cheating against the other players. You know, even if you're not a competitive player, Kabam keeps track of all those stats and everything. So they're trying to keep track of, like, how much gold everybody has, how many battle chips players have, things like that. And they're like, oh, players have a good amount of gold. We don't need to buff gold rewards anywhere. So that everyone who's playing the game legitimately, running out of gold, and just, you know, kind of getting screwed over. And there's a bunch of other examples how it screws over the player base, and it doesn't really... I mean, of course it screws Kabam too, but it's... People like to think of that stuff as like some sort of victimless crime, when really there's millions of us feeling it, feeling the results when we're out here playing fairly. Nolo Lobo sent it over 5. Dude, thank you very much. Saying, hey, BG, hope you're well. Just became Cav. Congrats. And was wondering if there was data on how many Cav players are in game. Wondering how large / small that number is. You know, I don't know. That's something that I always wanted to ask Kabam. I don't know if that's something that they would share, so I never actually asked them. But I should have at Comic-Con. Or actually, Dave is going back out there again, so maybe that'd be a good question for Dave. If you guys aren't aware, he posted a video. Basically saying, you know, to write down a question, and he's gonna pick a whole bunch of questions and like interview the devs when he's out there and stuff. But I don't know. I would think the number is less than 10%. I could be wrong, but I think it's less than 10%. I really do. That might sound small to some people. But I think people's perceptions of Cav and certain other achievements in games, I think it might be skewed a little bit from like YouTube, you know. So if a lot of like the guys making YouTube videos or girls are, you know, have the Cavalier title, and maybe like and you know, those are the most popular ones because they've been around the longest, have, you know, the biggest channels and stuff like that. It might make it seem like, oh man, everybody's got the Cav title. I gotta get this Cav title. I gotta catch up. But yeah, the reality is, I think it's a pretty small percentage. I don't know. I don't even know what to guess below 10%. But if I had to put money on it, I would say it's less than 10%. Could be significantly less. Could be only slightly less. I don't know. But I think it's a pretty small percent. It's been out for a little while now, so yeah, more and more people every day are starting to get the Cav title, but still, relatively low percentage, I would say. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. I appreciate the support, man. I honestly don't see a point of cheating in a video game. It does not make your life any better. I agree, but some people, I don't know, some people enjoy it. Everybody enjoys something different, I guess. But yeah, it kills the game for me. You know, I mean, it might be a lesson that everybody has to learn for themselves. And like I said, maybe some people will just like it no matter what. Maybe that's just what they're into, is just they don't care how it's done. They just, it needs to get done or something. I don't know. But yeah, for me, man, I got a Game Shark for Christmas one year, which was just like this little thing that you could plug into. It was for PlayStation. It connected to the back of the PlayStation, and then yeah, it allowed you to enter in these cheats. I think you like actually altered the code or something. It was kind of crazy thinking about it. But anyway, I remember having that Game Shark, and even before that, Game Genie for like Super Nintendo. And it's fun for a little while, man. It's fun having like a God mode cheat active where you can't die and you're just one-shotting everything in whatever game you're playing. It's fun for like 5 minutes, and then you're like, okay, this isn't a game anymore. This is, you know, what happened to the game? There's nothing here anymore. So, I don't know. Scotty Lang sent it over $1. I'm guessing this is for a certain restaurant. Also, get that effing Paseo. There we go. Is there one before that? 2 mil solid for Cable. Nice, dude. I would say, yeah, I would say 2 million is pretty safe for Cable. So, you're good, man. I would say you are good. I cannot imagine Cable going for above 2 mil. But thank you for the $1, dude. Appreciate it, man. Just burn my tongue. You win again, Hot Pockets. Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Hot Pockets, they've gotten the best of a lot of us. I don't know how they do it. I think it's because you touch the outside of the Hot Pocket and you're like, man, this is still frozen. Well, tired of waiting. I'm going to eat it anyway. Take a bite into it. It's molten lava on the inside. Can you imagine being the people like that engineered the Hot Pocket? that was their goal, is just to burn as many mouths as possible. Yo, B to the G. We going on an itemless adventure tomorrow, or are you changing that? I don't think I can tomorrow. I don't think I'm gonna be available during the day for that. So yeah, I don't think tomorrow's a day for itemless. I don't want to go too long without getting back to it though. So I'm gonna have to find maybe it'll be like Monday instead of Sunday this week or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll do like a few days in a row, even. I don't know. I gotta figure it all out. Might have to wait till the midweek even. But the chances are pretty low for tomorrow, actually. Unfortunately. As a UFC expert, do you think Reyes got robbed or Jones won the fight, BG? Oh, yes. Asking me as a UFC expert. Well, of course I studied the match fully, in depth. And I would say Reyes got robbed. I actually have no clue. I did not see the fight. I couldn't even pick those fighters out in a lineup. Please don't kill me, Rogue. I don't even know what they look like, so. I have seen some UFC fights, but not too many. Every once in a while, there'll be like a highlight reel that pops up in my YouTube feed, and I'll be like, yeah, okay, I want to see a 20-minute compilation of people getting knocked out, sure. And that's about it for my experience with the UFC. Let me activate some Furies. I don't want to mess with this Voodoo. Oh man, maybe he does want to mess with this. I'm getting my butt kicked. Not for long though. Suck it. Swashbuckler sent it over 150 of them rupees. Thank you very much. Saying, do we know if in the past Kabam altered base stats like attack, crit chance as part of champion buffs? Buffs, Venom, Colossus, not rebalance. Thanks. Yes, I believe so. They've definitely lowered it in nerfs before. I remember they lowered Ultrons. The Ultron that can regen. They actually lowered his crit rate. And I'm almost positive, I can't call out which ones specifically or how much they got changed. Oh, wait, no, wait. Oh, you said not rebalance. Okay, sorry. Well... I don't know. In the rebalances, they are... Or wait. Actually, hold on. What are we talking here? Let's clarify. Buffs, not rebalance. Okay, wait. Because those... The way I see it, buffs, nerfs, rebalance, those are all like the same. And then there's reworks. And the reworks are like Venom and Colossus and, you know, champions like that. In the reworks, there's definitely been altering of those stats. In the buffs and nerfs category, like I think they usually try to not touch those stats. That seemed to be their goal with this past round, at least. I don't remember in the past though for like slight buffs. I'm thinking back to like Jane Foster, where they buffed her shock chance. They did that without increasing her crit chance, as far as I know, or attack or anything like that. Um, yeah, I'm trying to think. As far as I know, the rebound stuff, they do stay away from that mostly. Ultron is the one that sticks out in my mind. That goes all the way back to 12.0 though. That's the only one I can remember being lowered, being nerfed. As far as any of them being buffed, I don't know. Okay, man, reworks asking for Hulkbuster. Thanks again. Okay, yeah, I mean for Hulkbuster, anything goes. In a rework, anything goes. They could change any stat they want. It's like practically from the ground up redesigning the champion, other than, you know, animations usually stay the same. In the case of Colossus, they changed, but usually they stay the same, and then everything else is pretty much whatever they want to do. Relax, what is this? Pixie Bell. He didn't say Apudas. What? He will do this in 2026. He changed his mind about doing it in 2025. That's not true. It's still 2025 right now. Hey BG, Last Zarni, what's up, dude? Heard the 7-year-old ask his mom during movie night, how does the Little Mermaid decide which creatures are her friends and which ones are her bra? Wow. Once again, I got dagger looks from her. That's, man, there hasn't been too many times in history that someone's had to make that choice. Friend or bra? Wait, Star, hold on. Did you ever say... I was curious if there was a follow-up on the hockey thing. When I could watch it regularly, yep. Grew up near a hockey team and loved watching as a kiddo. Uh-huh, okay. Did not know that. Cool. Alright. Let's get back to the grind. Got kicked from my alliance, and my friend who's an officer said they didn't want me to get the rewards. What? That's pretty messed up, man. Sorry to hear that, dude. That's pretty lame. Usually the code is like, okay, you know, sometimes it doesn't work out with people in certain alliances and stuff like that. It's just kind of the nature of the game. But you at least wait until the rewards come in, and then that's pretty messed up if they do it the other way around. The reason why the game Genie was so successful for its time was because NES made incredibly difficult games, game changer and equalizer in every sense. They were sort of difficult. I mean, it's funny if you go back and watch videos of them today. Like, you see people beat these games in like 6 minutes. You know, like the average NES game is just, it's like a joke. They were very difficult to me because I was young, and I'm guessing it was the same for a lot of people. But even still, like, yeah, the average game did seem more difficult back then. Like if I plugged in an NES game today, I'd probably still have a harder time playing that compared to the average game made today, at least. But I don't know if that's what made it popular. I think it was. Oh, I should have known she was gonna want to block that. I think it was just exciting. I don't know. I was excited to try it. I guess there's a lot of reasons why it could have been popular, but it was just something different, something new. And then once I tried it, and I was like, this is kind of lame. Toit? Toit? Is that? I don't know how to say it. First time interacting, first time meeting. Good to meet you. Let's see what your message is. You sent over $2. Thank you very much. Message goes a little something like this. Beaver, guess what is raining today? Dollars. I'm at the strip club and I accidentally took a bill away from the stripper Badunk-a-Dunk, and she turned around and said, "Tell Beaver happy birthday. You're famous in the dark places. LOL." Wow. I don't even know what to say about that one. That's what happened when you took $1 from the strippers Badunk-a-Dunk. Your words. And then she said, just to tell me happy birthday. Okay. Okay. Oh, man. If you keep resisting, I'll have Abdo or Pep come and grab you. You could try. Actually, don't try. Abdo might actually do it. I know he wants. I think he said he's been there before too, right? Paseo. I'm telling you, man. I just don't go out to eat very much. Like, I haven't been there yet, but I also haven't been anywhere in like. Oh God. Has it been over a year? I'm just thinking it might have been. Might be over a year now since the last time I went out to eat. So there you go. BG, is Ronin any good? Got him for my second 6-star. The skill Ronin. Ronin with an I. He's alright. He's just alright. He's basically... He's like the new average in this game, I'll say. He's slightly better than the average champions of the past, but still is not as strong as like the amazing champions in the game. If that's your second 6-star, you'll probably be able to take advantage of his abilities, at least somewhat, just because he's as strong as a rank 4 5-star champion. And you know, like I said, he's not bad necessarily. It's just he like there's just other champions that are stronger. He gets outclassed by some of the stronger skill champions in particular, like Nick Fury. I mean, Aegon's an entirely different champion, I guess, but Blade, somewhat comparable because they both have the bleeds, you know. But that's honestly that's a pretty cool 6-star pull. I wouldn't put it to you this way. I wouldn't really invest catalysts in ranking up Ronin, but since you have him just there as a 6-star, that's pretty cool. Every time you leave the house, you get sick. I know. That's why my New Year's resolution was to never leave the house again. At least until 2021. BG, who is more stronger, Sunspot or Ghost? For most situations, Ghost. BG, I literally just finished my first path of Labyrinth. Brandon, nice, dude. Congrats. Good stuff, man. Labyrinth is no joke. You have to take my word for it. I saw it with my own ears. Alright, Lakers bodyguard. But wait, what are you talking about? Because the person that told me about the strippers and the Badonky-Donks and the birthday wishes, that was not you, as far as I know. Somebody totally different. BG, so I just took up my 5-star Namor Sig 100 to rank 5 as my second 5-star rank 5. Used my generic awakening gem on a month ago, and I just want your personal opinion if I made a good decision. Yeah. Yeah. Namor's a great champ. Definitely worth investing those resources into, so yeah. Absolutely. Like, he just got a little bit of a nerf, but it's not really a big deal, you know? Like, he still works pretty much the same way. I'm sure you're already aware playing him. If he's one of your 2 rank 5s. I'm sure you've played him pre and post nerf and probably already know, like, oh, it's not really much different. But yeah, he's still great. I have 40k rated team, Quake rank 4 awakened, Starkey rank 4 awakened, Havoc rank 3 unawakened, Sim Supreme rank 4 unawakened, and 6-star Venom the Duck. Do you think I'm ready to pursue Cavalier title? Sort of. So Cavalier, I think your team is like slightly low for it. At least for what it's bounced around. I think Cavalier, you know, it's that we're talking about Act 6 here. And if you look at the rewards for 100% clearing Act 5, it gives you Tier 5 basics, which allows you to take at least one champion up to rank 5. And it's a pretty big difference between rank 4 and rank 5. You don't necessarily need a champion at rank 5. It's just, it seems like that's what the content was bounced around. So, oh my god, I'm getting destroyed by this Medusa. Go away. I should have killed you 10 hits ago. So yeah, you know, you can push and get Cavalier title if you really want, but it's gonna be difficult. And I will say this. It might be a good idea to try and see how far you can get, but if you start if it starts costing you too many items, then don't go for it. Just back out, take your time. Cavalier title will be waiting for you for another time, another day. ABG got 2 mil for the 4-star Cable and 7 mil for the 4-star Domino. Safe? I have them both. I'm just broke for ISO and gold. Hey man, that's a good way to get ISO and gold. For Cable, absolutely. For Domino, probably. I would say like 95% sure that you're good at 7 million. But yeah, like honestly I don't pay too close attention to the 4-star arenas all the time. Like if I'm going for a champion, then I pay a little closer attention, of course, but I usually just kind of grind well past what I think the champion's going to go for. So I never pay super close attention to what the champions go for. But yeah, I think 7 would be good. Like, my 6 million guess might be a little bit low. She might go for like 6.5 or something like that. I don't know. Or not. I mean, it's not a new champion. Domino's been around, but I would guess 7 million's good. If you are able to just put up a tiny bit more, cool. If not, well, you probably got it anyway. Seeing Colossus on a team without Omega is so sad. He doesn't need that synergy. Labyrinth is no joke, but BG is. Wow, Tom. BG, I really like grinding the 4-star basic. Should I focus on maxing out my 3-star champs? Only with your extra resources. You know, I think it's a good idea to rank up all of your champions, but you gotta still put things. Still gotta have your priorities straight. Still gotta make sure you're investing your best rank up resources to help you get through content. So rank up whatever highest champions you have, and then with any spare gold, spare ISO, spare catalyst, then yeah, rank them all up. Honestly, the 3-star champions, even if you didn't like Arena, or you reached a point where you're no longer able to use them in the arena or something, they still have a purpose. They still have a use. 3 stars are good for practicing. If you do like a practice duel, typically, if you bring your highest champion in there, like, it'll be too easy to win that practice duel. So people will bring in, like, 3-star champions to practice against, like, the really hard guys, you know? So, yeah, I think it's a good idea to rank them up, but only with your extra resources. When does Mr. F and Doom get added to the basic, 6-star basic? I'm 2K away from my first 6-star. It's in like 2 weeks, I think, right? Hold on, I'll go check out the crystal stash after this round. Really? You don't get ISO from the 4-star basic? Oh, yeah, I should have said that. No, you don't. The basic, yeah, basic arena you don't get ISO from. All of the featured ones you get ISO from. The same amount as if you got them from the crystal. But the basic, nope. So Mr. Fantastic is... Oh, wait, we're talking 6-star basic, huh? Oh, goodness. You got a long way to go, because they're not even in the 6-star right now, I just realized. Never mind. I was saying about 2 weeks, because I knew the crystal was changing over in about 2 weeks, but... Yeah. I got some bad news. It's still gonna be, is it 90 days? After the crystal changes? I don't remember the exact number of days. I know it's about 90 days. I don't know if it's like a little bit less or something. But yeah, let's just say it's about 100 days, give or take, until Doom and Mr. Fantastic will be in the 6-star basic. I wonder if I should wait for that. I don't know. I've been waiting on these 6-star shards for a little while now. I wonder if it would be worth it. Of course I want Doom. A high-level Doom would be amazing. And Mr. Fantastic, he's the only one of the Fantastic Four that I don't have as a 5 or 6-star. I have the other 3. So, it'll be kind of cool. We'll see. Like, honestly, the champions for the 6-star crystal that are getting added, there are already some really cool ones. I don't really want Man-Thing as a 6-star. Like, I wouldn't be mad. But because I already ranked him up as a 5-star, I don't really need him. Unless I got him awakened, that would be sick. But Claire doesn't need to be awakened. Warlock doesn't need to be awakened. Honestly, I don't know a ton about the rest. I know Guillotine doesn't really need to be awakened. I don't know much about Elsa or Arcus. Alright, I'm going to click on this thing. I really don't want to accidentally purchase, but who else is in this crystal that will be getting added? I guess Colossus, right? I don't think Colossus is in the basic right now. Who else? Spider-Gwen? Is Spider-Gwen going to be new to the 6-star basic pool? Venom pool too, I think. The rest, I think, are already available. Maybe Black Panthers. Ugh. God, they have OG Black Panther in here? They need to buff that dude. Wait, Iron Man might be new too. Is Iron Man new? Oh man, there's some there's some really garbage 6-star champions, man. Ugh. BG, how long have you been a hoarder? In video games, all my life. Yeah, I can't even tell which one of these are new or not, but whatever. You know, I guess I don't mind so much that some of the crappy champions are available as 6 stars. I know a lot of people say they really hate the fact that some of the crappy champions are they even got added to the 6-star crystal, like Black Panther, for example. The dude is trash. It's unfortunate, man. He's super strong in the comics, I guess. I don't know much about him in the comics, but I do remember seeing him hold like the Infinity Gauntlet or something like that, right? So he's got to be super strong if he was doing that. And he's just doo-doo in this game. I have a feeling he'll get reworked at some point, but even if he doesn't, I guess the reason why I don't necessarily mind some of the crappy champions being there is just because I want more 6 stars, more new 6 stars. The more new 6 stars I get, the better. I may not be grinding that arena super hard right now. But hey, there was a time, and there may come a time again, where I need to be on my A game for grinding, for arena grinding. But otherwise, yeah, it does suck when you pull one of those champions. Who in their right mind would want a 6-star OG Iron Man for any reason other than to collect some arena points? Barf. Star said Joe right when I asked that. It looked like you said Joel for a second. I was like, yeah, you're right, Joel. You did say to give this guy a generic or something. But that's Dysentery Joe. What's up, dude? Everybody, what did I miss? What are we doing? You didn't miss much. Just hitting that arena, you know. Any new Black Panther in the upcoming movie? Is there an upcoming Black Panther movie? Already pulled the Groot and Black Panther for my last 2 6-star featured crystals in the last 2 months. Ugh, yo mama, that hurts. Oof. OG Black Panther is my dude. Is that who you're using to get through content, Roboto? We'll love a 6-star OG Black Panther. You're nuts, man. You're nuts. But hey, man. Whatever you're into, it's cool. You don't want a bigger man thing than the one you have right now? Do you know how many is that kill with that thing? Do you know how many you will kill with that thing, especially on D? I mean, you're right. The gauntlet in the comics is not like how it is in the MCU. Anyone can wield it. Oh, really? Okay, interesting. Avery Lopez sending over 2, saying, hoping you have a good night. Read last, please. Okay. Let me see here. Avery, thank you very much. Saying, pull the rank 3 to 4 tech gem. Would you use on Unawakened Mysterio, already have Stark and Ghost at rank 4? I would... it's a tough call, man. There are certain things that Mysterio can do that you cannot do with Stark and Ghost. But I would probably save it, man, because Stark, Spidey, and Ghost are so powerful already. And Mysterio, like, he's not a bad champion at all. But you probably won't need him. And especially with a Hulkbuster rework coming, or maybe you can get one of the robots for, you know, the times where you need a robot champion ranked up. Like those may be better options for you. So I'll put it to you like this. You wouldn't be wasting resources ranking a Mysterio. He's pretty cool. He's pretty decent and all that. There are some obscure situations where you'll find him to be useful. Thinking about like variant 3, where, you know, it's the tech variant. There might be like a fight or two in there you'd prefer to use him. over the others, but really, I think it's probably a better idea to hold on to that rank up gem unless you hit a situation where you're like, damn, I really need Mysterio ranked up. If you hit that situation, feed him the gem and don't sweat it or anything. But yeah, I would try to wait as long as possible on that one. Again, for either one of the robot champions or maybe the Hulkbuster buff, depending on how good his rework is. Oh, there we go. Got the bleed. But dude, thank you very much for the 2. Hope that helps. Hope that makes sense. You said Ultron instead. I'd rather have Mysterio ranked up than Ultron, personally. Ultron is a robot, but I was referring to like one of the newer robots, like Sentinel, Darkhawk, Guillotine, or Warlock, Guillotine, 2099. One of those champions, I would say. Those are the stronger robots in the game at the moment, at least. And Darkhawk needs higher sig levels. The others, not so much. But like I said too, if you feel like, you know, your roster can really benefit from that rank up, if you're pushing to get a new title, or let's say you're uncollected and struggling to get through the uncollected monthly or something like that, if you could save some resources or complete some content that you otherwise would not by feeding him that gem, then go for it, you know? It's not like he's a bad champion, it's just I think your roster can probably benefit more if you can hold off a little bit on that one. Almost got me with that evade. Not today, buddy. Suck eggs. BGE, we're trying to tank this alliance war. Boss Express, 29 fights, 28 deaths, my BG. And I think we're gonna get out-tanked. 9 fights, 3 deaths for opposing BG. Dang, dude. What has alliance war become? Trying to tank and can't even tank. I mean, I guess it's sort of been like that in the off seasons in the past, but that was a different time. It's pretty funny. Hulkbuster rework coming? Mine's Sig80 from Dupes. Donut Cop. Yeah, dude, it's been confirmed a while ago now. Hulkbuster is the next champion to get the rework, but we don't have a timeline on it yet. We're still at least a few months out from that hitting the live servers, because we don't even have a beta for it yet. So I'm guessing in the next, I don't know, maybe 2 months or something like that, we'll get a beta for Hulkbuster. And then I don't know, it might take another 2 months after that for it to be in the actual game. Something like that. BG, do you know who Wings of Redemption is, aka Liquid Richard? He played roles for It's Always Sunny. No, doesn't sound familiar. I'm gonna look it up right now though, because I haven't seen the newest Always Sunny, the newest season or whatever, but I've seen most episodes for Always Sunny. Hang on, let me finish this fight. Go ahead, bud. I know you're gonna pop your special if I don't kill you here. Never mind, he's dead. Okay. Liquid Richard? Is that who I'm looking up? This guy's been in Always Sunny? His face looks vaguely familiar. This is the guy for... Hold on, let me pull it on screen. His face looks vaguely familiar, but I can't place it. There we go. I don't know what episode. Hold on. Let me Google it. Liquid Richard Always Sunny. Yeah, I can't even find what episode. Maybe I haven't seen it. I don't know. It's not coming up right away, at least. So I guess I'm gonna stop looking. But no, I don't know. I'm curious. What about him though? Did something happen? Scotty Lang sending over another buck, saying, "Where's your last one? Hang on. Hang on, hang on. It's arena fights, man. Need some auto fight for my arena fight. Wait, you're saying wait. Sent over a buck, and right after you said wait. Am I not to look at your last one? I may look. I'm gonna go look. Seattle meetup at Paseo. BG, you, me, Pep, and Abdo. That would break my streak of not going to a restaurant, though. that might have been my last time I went to a restaurant. Is the Dave and Buster's meetup, which was not even last year. Is that really the last time? Back in 2018? Oh, man. This one of the summer's best time for Paseo. Yeah, I don't know, man. I hate to just shoot it down, but I don't know, man. It's been a pretty busy time for me, and things don't seem to be slowing down anytime soon. So I don't know if something like that's gonna be possible. Never totally out of the question, I suppose, but it's hard for me to commit to anything like that at the moment. It was actually, we tried to do a mini meetup at Dave & Buster's here, which never actually worked out. It was just going to be me, Laura, Pete, of the Panda Man variety, of course, and what's it called? And Aaron Abdo, of course. And then, like, you know, if anyone else was around, we weren't going to do like a big thing, but if anyone else was around, we just wanted to play the arcade game, and we couldn't even get that going. Not counting NYCC things? Oh, good call. Yeah, NYCC. We went to some restaurants. Ooh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, can't do that. Cannot use that guy. I'm trying to think. Summoner Showdown, too. So, Summoner Showdown. So, actually, it hasn't been yet. I mean, there was a bunch of times I went out last year if we count Summoner Showdown and NYCC. I definitely ate food during the Summoner Showdown ones. I can't remember about the NYCC weekend stuff. I remember not getting food for some of the times that people went out. I must have eaten something at one of the times, though. Why haven't you gone out? Do you have the coronavirus and are in a forced quarantine at home? Something like that. It's not really forced. It's also not really the coronavirus, but close enough. Yeah. Yeah, we need another Seattle meetup this year. Maybe the Saturday before Seahawks play 49ers. When is that? BG stands for busy guy. Hey, Rob. Feels that way sometimes, man. BG, it's Ethan Kraft. Are we talking about the Always Sunny guy? Oh, no. Oh, wait. I think you're just saying, you. Saying, hey, I just scrolling up saying, hey, BG, it's Ethan Kraft. Been a while. What's up, man? I'm still trying to figure out this Always Sunny thing. Still trying to see if, there was anything more about that. I might have missed if there was something else put in the chat. Alright, gotta make sure not use Longshot. Good. You have human rabies, right? I knew it. Shh, man. I'm trying not to let that get out. Have you seen the Special 3 of Longshot, by the way? I have seen the Special 3 of Longshot, yes. It's pretty good. It's I was kind of disappointed at first. I had an idea for like before I saw the animation, I was just thinking like, oh, this dude's name is Longshot. People sent over like how he looks in the comics and stuff like that, and I was like trying to visualize, ooh, what would they do for his Special 3? Probably has some cool thing where like he throws his blade or something. And yeah, he doesn't have that. So like I had this thing I was gonna edit in the video around that. That was gonna be like for the intro of the video. But because he doesn't have that, well, I'll have to change those plans. But that's all right. There may or may not be something involving the Special 3 in the video that's gonna be uploaded tomorrow. Or sometime. Maybe not tomorrow. I do still have a photo of you at that one Italian place with a bowl as big as your own head of spaghetti from the week. Was out there for Showdown. Yeah, I'm telling you, that bowl is puny. I've eaten bowls of spaghetti thrice the size. BG, how do you have Longshot? I rejoined the content creator program, so it's a temporary granting of the champion to make a video, and then they're gonna take him away. What does it look like? Just show us quickly. Kabam isn't watching this stream. They're busy doing Canadian stuff like drinking maple syrup or playing ice hockey. Well, you're probably correct, but I can't show you. I mean, his Special 3 is viewable in-game. You just gotta get to him in the monthly quest and get hit by his Special 3. So it's not exactly a secret, but I still can't play him at all on stream or anything like that. Are you just thinking about some bullseye visuals for Longshot? Sort of. It's Bullseye. Bullseye's a different character, right? Let's look up Bullseye. I'm assuming he's a different character, at least. I don't know any of these guys. Bullseye. Marvel. Oh, this is not what I was expecting, actually. As part of the... This part of the Daredevil series? Bullseye? Is he a friend or a foe? They look pretty friendly in this one right here, but I don't know. Wait. Hold on. Ah, Bright. Oh, okay. He's holding a card. I thought this was a lasso. Like, I thought they went cowboy style. This like whatever this is. That red vine stuff. All right. Anyway. Foe, well, anti-hero-ish. Okay. Got it. But Brian, he makes you slip on a banana peel and rocks a mullet. Longshot is BG from the 90s. Sort of. I would never throw units, though, even if they were explosives. Yeah. I don't want to say too much more because I do have I already edited part of the video to include some special 3 shenanigans. I'm already ruining it. I need to just stay quiet. It's nothing too special. It's just a little chuckle. Ray told the story yesterday, I think. He's in hiding from international assassins seeking to overtake his monopoly on the highly lucrative bald cap industry. Please do not discuss BG's location. Correct. And I will be moving once again in a matter of hours because I need to stay on the move. It's the only way to stay safe. It's cutthroat business. I think he can pretty much turn any useless object into a deadly weapon. Is it like Gambit? Is he like a different version of Gambit? Non-mutant Gambit, maybe? Because Gambit could do that too, right? How many times can I say the word Gambit? Or the name Gambit? Gambit. Beaver lives under a rock. Under the sea. Yes, Lakers bodyguard. BG, what is your favorite champion other than Ghost? Ghost is not my favorite champion. I just think that she's the most powerful champion. My favorite champion is Venom the Duck, followed closely by Man-Thing. Are you actually playing while talking to chat? Yeah, trying my best at least. Sometimes I fail at one or the other, or both, but I do my best. What do you think of the problems Marvel Strikeforce is having? For me, it makes me appreciate the good things that Kabam does so much more. So I don't know all the problems. I did see that somebody posted on Reddit that there's a big boycott going on, and I actually clicked on the Reddit page, and there's one thing that I didn't read it all. I don't know, you know, I've never played that game. I never even downloaded that game, so I know nothing about it. So, you know, even trying to read through it, I'm not going to know what they're talking about. The terms are completely foreign to me. But there was one thing that that I did like. I guess like whoever's organizing the boycott. Let me see if I could find it real quick. Hang on. Let's see. I think it was just posted a couple of days ago or something. Strikeforce. Let me do a search real quick. Okay. Maybe it's this one? It's not this one. Maybe it's this link? Nope, I can't find it. Damn, I don't want to just like put words. In the author's mouth, you know? Hang on, try one last link real quick. Man. It's too hard to find when there's, you know, there's more just like during our boycott, there's more than one post. It makes it hard to find certain things. All right, anyway. I'll just describe it, I guess. So basically, wait, they have dev responses / community manager people responses in their Reddit times also. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, Gambit can miss, Bullseye never misses. Is that the difference? Okay. No, he's just highly accurate and deadly with anything. Gambit uses some crazy energy stuff. Okay, got it. So, but anyway, the part that I liked is it was in like one of the main posts, I guess. Where of course, you know, they're boycotting and encouraging people to not spend until changes are made and stuff like that. But it just it wasn't didn't seem as hardcore, where it really got the vibe from MCOC of if you're not with us, you're against us. Even if you have a different opinion, if you spend at all, if you spend $1, you are the enemy and all this stuff. And I'm sure some people think like that in the Strikeforce area too. But at least the post mentioned it like, hey, we're encouraging everyone to not spend and continue not spending until changes are made. But it was something along the lines of like, we understand that the game is set up in a way that encourages players to spend, and while we're trying to ask everyone to not spend, we don't blame people for spending, something like that. That's why I wanted to find the exact wording, because the way they said it was better than I could repeat off the top of my head. But it just seemed like more of like a peaceful protest in a way. At least that's the vibe I got. I have no idea what it's actually like in that community, other than just kind of trying to sift through that post. And yeah, man, I don't know. It just felt like things were overboard at times. On the MCOC side of things. Beaver, I'm going to get food. Don't go anywhere. Okay. I will not go anywhere. Isn't there rumors that Keanu will play Namor in the MCU? No clue. The joke, I commented that you were standing in solidarity and also boycotting all MCOC spending. I mean, I was. I wasn't spending. But the thing is, like, it wasn't just a spending boycott, you know? Like, that's where it got really crazy. It's like, I get it, man. You wanna make an impact. What's the biggest way to make an impact? Hey, man, stop spending. right? That's a big wake-up call to the devs. But it was also like, okay, don't spend, don't do Alliance Quest Map 6. There were all these claims like every single alliance is on board and signed these agreements when that wasn't the case. And then like anytime anyone tried to go against that, it was met with some serious hostility. Same thing with items. People were like, we have to stay together, tell them we don't want items. And then you see a lot of people like, wait a minute. I mean, I was on board with some of these changes, but I you know, gear sounded cool. You know, like there were certainly a lot of people that did not want gear, but going back to those posts, you can see it. There were people that were for everything in the boycott, but it was like, I don't know, it was like people were they were really trying to just control everybody instead of letting people have their own opinions. Like it just went too far. BG, can you test Longshot? I cannot test Longshot. No. I'm in the content creator program again, and basically the way it works is they give you a champion temporarily. They give you a champion temporarily, and after a few days of having that champion, then you're able to release content about them, and then the champion gets taken away. But until that date hits where you can release content, then no, I can't play the champion at all on stream or release videos or anything like that. Oh, there's a post where Cam's account is attacking you for 12.0 stuff. It's amusing. Yeah. I don't know. It was an interesting time for me during 12.0. Like, I don't know. I know a lot of people didn't like me during 12.0, and I don't know. On some level I cared, and on some level I was like, no, I don't care. Like, okay, I'm not spending. I never was spending. But you're going to tell me not to play map 6 now? Okay. Eat my shorts to keep it as clean as possible. You know? Like we had worked like the last, I don't know, 8 months in the Alliance, maybe longer than that, trying to build our way up. Actually, it was definitely longer than that. It was like a year and a half, now that I think about it. It was like a year and a half that we had worked building up to be able to do map 6. And then all this stuff happened, and it's like, nope, can't do that. Okay, sure. Maybe you guys can't. We're going to play the game still. I still don't like you. I love you. Joshua. Thank you. BG, who is more powerful, Mysterio or Blade? It really depends on the content. I would say Blade is probably the overall more useful champion. But yeah, it really depends on the content. There's a lot of situations where Blade is not good at all because, you know, bleed immunities, and if they're not villains and stuff like that, if you don't have danger sense, then yeah, Blade's kind of crappy in those situations. And Mysterio, I would say Mysterio has less counters to him. He has less like hard counters to him. But when Blade shines, I feel like Blade shines stronger or something. Super Dirty Pickle. Send it over to saying last juice. Okay, hang on. I know this isn't your thing, but The Punisher and Daredevil on Netflix were actually extremely well done and badass. I remember people talking about those shows a lot. I think they got canceled though, right? I remember hearing the rumors that it was like... Wait, was it that show? I might be thinking of a different show now. I don't know, but I do remember hearing people say it was a good show, and then there were talks of like that's when Disney started talking up like their own streaming platform, and rumors like that shows like that were getting canceled, like for that reason or something. I don't know. But anyway, Bullseye debuts in Daredevil Season 3 and basically turns every item in an office into a bullet. Cool scene. Okay. It does sound pretty cool. Not gonna lie, it sounded really creepy, BG. I don't... Which part? Can you, after the embargo, do a live video commentary on Longshot? Like, pre-record some stuff and watch it and talk about them? Yeah, after the embargo, I can do whatever I want, pretty much. So... I don't know if I will, because I'm putting a lot of time into the at least one video already. So we'll have to see what happens. But it's gonna be a solid video. Alright, BG, you gotta wake up early tomorrow for my therapy. I still have PTSD from catching a glimpse of your pale belly roll that one time you got up to use the potty. It's rough, man. I don't like to talk about that day much. But hey, if you want to talk about it to get your feelings out, I understand. Good luck with that. It's weird hearing you... Wait, what? It's weird hearing you... my name like that? Oh, okay. Okay. I think I understand now. The thank you, Joshua. Okay, yeah, got it. Would you use 5-star Mutant Awakening Gem on Colossus with new upgrade? Awakening Gem's tough because Colossus is amazing. He doesn't necessarily need to be awakened though, where there's other mutant champions that need it more. So I think I would try to play him unawakened. Yeah, I think that's what I would do. Like, if you already have Omega Red and Namor awakened, he might be the next best one to awaken. I don't know. But yeah, if you don't have both of those already awakened, then I would definitely hold the gem and just rank him up and play him unawakened. How'd you get Goldpool? Was there a time when you were off the hook crazy spender? No, I've never spent a single dollar in this game. Goldpool, when he was first released, well, I guess every time he's been released, there's been Goldpool crystals, but the first time he was released, there was golden tickets. And yeah, it took me 5,000 units to get a ticket, which was pretty unlucky actually. I got some pretty bad luck during that time. People were getting tickets after like 1,000 units or something like that. I don't know. But anyway, it took me 5,000 units, and the ticket gave you access to the arena, to the Goldpool arena, and then I put up enough points to get Goldpool. BG is spender? Ha! He owns the company. Of course. Don't you see this Longshot on my account? Of course I own the company. Is it going to come around again? And how much did it go for? I'm sure it's going to come around again at some point, but they keep it to pretty special occasions. Valentine's is usually when we see some sort of Deadpool type thing. It's not far from now, but there's no new Deadpool like movies or shows coming out, right? I don't know if they're going to have something again. But I'm sure at some point they will. I don't know how much he went for. I can't remember. It wasn't astronomically high, but decently high. Like I used some units to refresh during the grind, I remember. I want to say the cutoff was roughly 38 to 40 mil, something like that, but that was also a time where players' rosters were not nearly as developed as they are today, so the cutoff would be higher today. Unawakened just affects his ability to stack high amounts of armor, mostly affects synergies and the bonus special damage. Yeah, I mean Colossus his armor is pretty much everything. That's the thing. So like I can understand awakening Colossus, and I do think it's worth it. But I think it only matters for like the really long fights with Colossus, where you want to build up, where like it matters to build up 10 plus armors, you know. The average fight, Colossus will finish the fight so quickly anyway that who cares if you're getting permanent armor stacks, you know? That's why I think his awaken ability doesn't matter as much. Even though the armors, they do mean everything, you're good with just the temporary ones in most cases. Spends all his money on bald cap research. The world isn't going to save itself. Super Dirty Pickle, that's the truest thing you've ever said. PG, instead of Wakanda forever, how about banana forever? Well, you are correct. Like, yeah, man. How'd you know my motto? I say that every morning when I wake up. Banana forever. Want to take mine at 565? I just use him so damn much. Colossus? Yeah, dude. He's seriously nuts. Like, it's funny, man. I still remember like when I was using him at 6.2. Everyone's like, and you didn't even want to vote for Colossus, because I was like, yeah, I want to vote for Old Man Logan, thinking that Colossus would not be such an offensive powerhouse. Well, turns out they made him an offensive powerhouse. I was thinking between the two, like Colossus would be on the tankier, maybe defender side of things, and Old Man Logan would be the offense guy. No, it just turns out they just loaded everything into Colossus. They're like, Old Man Logan, okay, he didn't win the poll. We're going to buff him. He's going to be better. He's kind of cool. His damage is not bad or anything. But then there's Colossus. Yeah. Debating between Colossus, Thing, and Medusa for my first rank 5. Oof. Got some good choices. That's a tough one, Kevin. I think I would actually go Colossus. I think I would go Colossus. So here's the one big downside to Colossus. If you can't stun the opponent, if they're stun immune, debuff immune, heavy limber or something like that, he's not quite as good. He's not bad still, but he's just not quite as good. He won't just completely mow over the opponent in like 3 seconds. But even in those situations, like there's videos of him in Labyrinth of Legends where, yeah, you don't have infinite parries to play with, and in Labyrinth he still crushes it. It just takes him a little longer to build up his armors. Or not that it takes longer to build up his armors, because you could still do a well-timed block to build up the armors. You just don't get the parry stun, right? But or you can't take advantage of it. But you don't get the furies when you convert the stun to a fury. But still, yeah, like I don't know, he's just such a beast. All right, 2 million for this arena. That's pretty good. Let's go hit a different arena. I should have. I normally I don't like to to grind as much in the 5-star featured unless I have extra time. Normally I just like to max out the milestones in both 4 stars. And yeah. I might not have been able to do it just because I put, you know, I got the alpha as well. But anyway, I think I would have got more rewards overall had I done my normal plan. Actually, maybe I would have got it because I still have time. It's not like the arena's ending right now. I like my children. I can't pick favorites. Disclaimer, I have no kids. I'm too ugly for that. Wow. It is tough, though, man. It's tough. I give you the same advice I give everyone else, too. Like, even though I said I would probably rank up Colossus, it's really a personal choice. Your first rank 5, like, you're going to be playing that champion more than the other champions, for sure. The difference in power. You'll be sticking to that champ. Not exclusively, but it's gonna feel like it almost. And yeah, just whatever champion you're currently playing the most at rank 4, that's probably the champion you should take to rank 5. When are you doing your first Abyss run? Not for a while. I don't have any immediate plans. If I'm gonna do it itemless, it's gonna be in like 2025. BG did a Path of Labyrinth today without spending a unit. It's doable. Aegon could do it. Nice. Congrats, man. Only had some issue with Doctor Strange. Oh, yeah, dude. Doctor Strange. He was one of the toughest for me. I think I died to him like 10 times or something. He was pretty brutal. You know, I remember my first run. I don't think I did it for all the runs. First run, I kept track of how many hits it took to kill each opponent in a spreadsheet. Made a video about it. I think I kept track. Maybe I kept track item-wise about how many items I used. Maybe I didn't even do that much. Now I don't remember. But I do remember I have there's a video somewhere of all the stats from my first run. It'd be interesting to look back on that one day and compare it to like maybe a 6-star rank 3 and how many hits it takes to go through with that or something, you know. Yuki sending over 3 of them Polish bucks saying, Brian, tweet, not sure if you want to put on stream. Uh-oh, what is this? Brian, I found your work in progress website. MA definitely doesn't have that feature. Yuki, I don't even want to click on this. I don't know what this is. What is it, man? I don't want to catch one of them computer viruses. I'm still using suicides, mostly. Right now I don't have them active because I was testing out a different mastery setup for Longshot. It's safe. Try it. What is it, though? Hold on. Just draw something? Is it a karate type website or something? I googled the word. It says it's a shoulder throw. What? Okay. Okay. Alright, it says paint, butterfly paint, 3D modeling. Okay, alright. Okay. So it does seem to be a safe website. Okay. Oh, now I'm seeing another comment here that says it's a website that turns anything you draw into a man thing. Okay, so that's what it is. Yeah, I can't put this on stream. But I got to the bottom of it. Yeah, don't put it on screen. Yeah, I can't do that. Oh, man. How did you even find out about this site, Yuki? That's pretty funny. That's funny that somebody would make that even. BG, can you give me tips on Act 4 boss? I'm guessing you're talking about Maestro, huh? Well, for Maestro, Maestro, alright, here I have a few tips, I guess. Try your best to push him to a special 2. Be aggressive to push him to a special 2, because the special one's pretty hard to evade. Unless you're using a champion like the one I'm using right now, which is Stark Spidey, that has an evade. Dude, I hate fighting Thing in the low streaks. Please die to this. Oh my goodness. Just... Die, dude. Thank you. Goodness. Yeah, Maestro, try pushing Maestro to a special 2, because it's easier to avoid, unless you have an auto-evade champion. Or, yeah, I mean, if that's, you know, you could also just bring in an auto-evade champion like Spider-Gwen. It'll be really good for it. Or Stark Spidey. You want some way to stop the healing that Maestro has from Arc Overload. There's a few different ways to go about it. One, you could just bring in a champion that just powers through. Even though the opponent heals, you do so much damage with your champion that it doesn't matter that Maestro's healing. And there's a lot of champions that can do that these days. You just want to take in whatever hardest hitting champion you have, highest star level and rank and all that. Or bring in a champion that has some form of heal block, or bring in a champion that applies lots of debuffs and pick up the Despair mastery. What that does is for each debuff they have on the opponent, it reduces their healing. And if you have that mastery maxed out, it's minus 15%. Really, you evaded that? Minus 15% per debuff, so you can fully stop the healing or stop it enough that kind of takes the healing out of the question for the fight. Yeah, it's pretty much all my tips. There's some videos out there that you can get a feel for his animations and stuff like that. So I guess that's another tip. But other than that, man, it's a tough fight, and it might just take a bit of practice. But it is certainly doable. Woohoo, those eggs. I'm pretty sure tomorrow I'm going to inventory the clothes, things I want for training stuffs, so I can see if I do need more or not. Yeah, man. every time like I applied for a new job and stuff, I would always make sure that I had like one thing at least to wear to the interview, and then like one thing to wear to the first day, and just like wash those things. Going for like 10 weeks, gonna need a bit more, I guess. That's still crazy to think. Dude, I'm trying to sleep. Stop talking about your tip. Wow. Doesn't it help? I don't know. I thought it helped. Not my creation, but a masterpiece nevertheless. Someone shared it at work the other day. Okay. Yeah, that's a pretty crazy website, man. I bought 2 pairs of pants today. Clothes shopping is not fun. Yeah, it's really not. That was always like one of the reasons why I wanted to get in good shape. I feel like if you're in really good shape, then it doesn't matter what you wear. Especially as a guy, I feel like for girls, I don't know. Not that all girls are super into that stuff, but it feels like more so than guys. I feel like if I was in shape, I could just pick up anything off the rack. I don't care what it looks like. Oh, a Hawaiian shirt? Cool. I'll take 3. Maybe I would still care, though. I don't know. I've never been in shape to know. BG, what are pants? Good question. I'm not wearing them. You guys literally have sizing where it's just the waist measurement versus the even/odd silliness. I'm trying to think back to my old clothing store days. I kind of know what you're talking about. I don't remember what the odd numbers are though, because I remember always seeing evens. It would always go, you know, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 type thing. That's how even numbers work. The lessons you learn here, guys. like I really needed to list the even numbers. Pants are overrated. You only truly need them the one day a month you go outside to get groceries. Yeah. Indeed. And even then, you really need them? Like, are they going to turn away your business? If you're in there at 1 a.m. and you're like, hey, listen, I know I'm not wearing pants. But come on. I'm only going to be in here for 5 minutes. I'll hold the basket in front of me. Nobody's going to see anything. Not true, I'm in great shape. My lady always talks about me dressing like a bum. Yeah, she's still with you though, you know? So it's all good then, right? I was going to buy the Domino Cavalier crystal, but I ended up purchasing the normal Domino crystal. So sad. Send me some units, BG. Bummer, dude. Rip. Did you already open it? Because if you didn't open it, you can get refunds for that type of thing. Saying you accidentally clicked the wrong crystal. BG, my first 2 565s were Void and Warlock. Looking towards my next and my best champ is... Wait, hold on. First 2 565s were Void and Warlock. Looking towards my next and best champ. Unawakened. Is he worth rank 5 Unawakened? Wait, which champion? Is that supposed to be Doom? D.O.? Doom does not need to be awakened as far as I know. Odd equals junior size, even equals women's section. Ah, okay. That sounds familiar. I usually wasn't in that section. I mean, I normally wasn't in the ladies' side of the store at all. All that stuff looked foreign. I could barely fold a pair of regular pants. And I don't know what all the different weird clothes that girls wear. I don't know why I'm saying it like I'm so mad. All the weird clothes that girls wear. Yes, Doom. Okay. Yeah, Doom. No, Doom doesn't need to be awakened, so you could take him up unawakened. Totally fine. Man, thinking more about Doom myself, and if I want to wait until he's in the 6-star basic, I might, man. Thinking about the Abyss. I mean, I kind of joke talking about doing it itemless, but I don't know. What if I did do it itemless? If I did do it itemless, I would need like a rank 5 6-star Doom, you know, like minimum. Point is, like a 565 Doom isn't gonna cut it. So maybe I do need to just wait. Yes, 6-star Doom is great. What's up, Doc McKnife? Yeah, you certainly know about the 6-star Dooms. Yours just so happens to be a SIG 200 6-star Doom, which is madness. Brian does grocery shopping in a banana hammock, right? Well, yeah, in like the summer months. You know, I'm not gonna go out there when it's all cold and rainy in a banana hammock. You know. Scene 1 a.m. BG pantless at the grocery store, strategically trying to hold the basket over his happy zone unsuccessfully. What do you mean unsuccessfully? How big is my happy zone? Excuse me, Ms. I think you charged me for one too many bananas. Wow. That sounds like a scene to something else right there. Is Night Thrasher useful in Maestro boss? He can be used for the Maestro boss. He's a little bit difficult to get going. He's a little bit difficult compared to the average champion. So if you're having a hard time with the boss already, like, you can try, but I honestly think you might have more success using a little bit more of a straightforward champion. If you're already comfortable with getting his debuffs going and stuff like that, then, you know, it's fine. Especially with the Despair Mastery, like I said, if you have Despair, you can cancel a lot of Maestro's healing with someone like Night Thrasher, but yeah, again, I think it'll be easier with other champions, probably. Did find a banana romper, and it was cheap enough for me to almost justify buying it as a joke gift. Yeah, been there. Open featured, you foolish man? Never. Kidding me? Don't do it, items BG. We need your prestige to be relevant when you come back. That's true. Well, yeah. So I am pretty much going to need to 100% clear it to go back to 4 Loki. So I'm not really planning on doing it itemless. I kind of say that as a joke, but hey, it's something to think about. I don't know. BG, shocking news. By today, more than 800 people died from coronavirus. Surpassed SAR virus deaths? SAR? Is that what that one was called? I don't remember that one. Dang, dude, it's up to 800 though? That's crazy, man. I feel like just last week, or maybe it was like 10 days ago now, we were talking about it in here, and someone mentioned, someone asked, like, why are people making such a big deal out of it? Only a few people have died or something like that. Well, this is why they make a big deal out of it. Imagine if they weren't doing what they could to prevent it. Like, still 800 people died. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. I don't really know much about the whole coronavirus thing, but obviously it ain't good. BG, I'm going to open a featured here in a sec. Take a guess who I'm going to get. Featured, what, 5-star, Roboto? My guess is Doom. We've just been talking him up. How many itemless Labyrinth Paths did you do? It's, well, I haven't 100% completed Labyrinth itemless, if that's what you're asking. So yeah. I also haven't done a single path, so I just imagine BG using a banana peel for a loin. Actually, you didn't even say loincloth. You said groincloth. Thanks a lot, Pickle. Wow. Yeah, all right, we need to stop talking about that because that is getting to some people are gonna get sick. Some people are gonna think they have the coronavirus just thinking about that. Dude, you want to join our alliance for a bit to at least get some glory? Minimal responsibility map 4 and optional alliance war. I think we get 3,500 glory or something like that. I really can't right now. If I did, like the options, the way I see it, the option is like no alliance, R Loki, or you know, ideally go back to 4 Loki. But right now, I think it's best that I'm just not in any alliance, or you know, my solo alliance. So yeah, I don't want to say more because then people start asking why and stuff like that, and it's really just like certain days I would be fine. Certain days I could do all the things. Certain days I could continue playing map 7, alliance war, all that stuff. It's just there are times where I'm not at all reliable, and yeah, even in like a casual, more laid back alliance, I still wouldn't be able to complete the map. So Bam, have a quest with 0 items. That's another way to make you use your inventory items and not win anything. Which quest are you talking about? PG, please tell me you were really late, so it's not ending now. Also, hello. No, actually, today I was pretty much on time, and yeah, this is actually my last round. Sorry, man. Actually, hold that thought. We're going to do one more round. Not even a full round. I just need to get this last milestone at least. Yeah. So cool, just thought I'd throw it out there. Yeah. Appreciate the offer. Do you do map 1 of AQ just for giggles, BG? Not yet. I want to try that out, though. Do a solo run, see how far I can push the solo run myself. So I'll do that at some point. Just read that in Japan, heated bathrooms are uncommon and colder bathrooms kill about 10,000 people a year. What? Really? That's pretty nuts. What date is your embargo doohickey end? For my stuff or for Quickshot you talking? Or Longshot or whatever this guy's name is. Yeah, no, it's best just not to talk about anything, man. When I can talk about it, I will. Until then, yeah. Is there item list today? Oh, Sidonian. You're breaking my heart now. Making me break your heart. I don't think there'll be item list today. Oh crap. I meant to get out of this arena. Whatever. I'll do this round. Maybe I'll get some more milestones after stream. I don't know. But no, I don't think I'll be able to do item list today. But like later today, as in Sunday afternoon. But I'll have some content posted today at least. And I'm thinking probably in the middle of the week. maybe like middle to end of week, sometime around there. I want to do maybe like a few days in a row of itemless. Some of these final paths, man, they're brutal, and I think I'm only hurting myself by spacing it out. I like spacing out the content. It makes it so that I can, you know, like it's time consuming, so it allows me to work on other things, and it does kind of stretch out the content, which I enjoy as well. But some of these last paths are so difficult that I feel like I just need to like really go for it, really try a few days in a row. Soda Pop is linked to 180,000 deaths a year in North America. From people trying to crush the cans on their heads? Yeah, I've tried that before. I did get a headache. I just realized there's more than one type of envelope, isn't there? The red envelope? Yeah, okay. I only have 9 of the greater ones. I was thinking, like... Because there was, what, I think it was 66 of the other ones. And I was like, dude, what? People were saying they got some good rewards out of these things. But I guess, yeah, the greater red envelopes, they are... There's not as many of those. It's alright. Another Sunday down the drain. Now what do I do? Watch the video that I upload on repeat for 4 hours. No, I don't know. Go to the store without pants on just to see what happens. Come on, give me them units or energy refills, or just pass by 3 sets of energy refills to land on gold. No problem. No problem. BG, you're so Mysterio lately. I know, Miro. I can't help it. It's the way it has to be for right now, at least. Alright. It is getting to be about that time, though, guys, so I am going to call it for the night. BJ, any advice for the collector? Ooh. You know, there's some similarity between what I was just talking about for Maestro, actually. Some quick advice before I go. Well, number one, check out some videos on the collector. It's probably going to be better info there than I can tell you right now. But some quick advice. Champions that auto-evade are going to be your best friend. If you don't have a high-ranked auto-evade type of champion like Stark Spidey or Spider-Gwen, your next best bet is just any champion that can get in damage very quickly. Power control champions are helpful too, but I feel like sometimes power control champs, you're not able to get as much damage anyway. So yeah, I don't know. If you're good, this is gonna sound insulting now, but like if you're really good with the power control champs that you have, then they can be a good option. I think someone almost sold the collector with a rank 4 Dormammu. So I think a rank 5. Or wait, was that a rank 5? Maybe that was a rank 5. No, I think it was a rank 4. Anyway, power control or auto evade, or just a really hard hitting champion. Stockpile some revives from the 22-hour solo events, and don't go in there expecting to get a solo. It is possible to solo that guy, but more than likely you're just going to do as much damage as possible. He's going to pop a special. If you don't have an auto evader, you're probably going to die, and then you just pop a revive and fight him again until he's down. That's the strategy that most people go with. And that's the best I could do for some last-minute quick advice. Super Dirty Pickles sending over $1, saying fighting the collector is like going to the grocery store without pants. Always go for big damage as fast as you can. Yeah, that's accurate. You got to be quick, because they will try to put you in a crystal. That might have a different meaning. Okay, anyway. That's going to do it for tonight. Leo, I don't know if you're still in here, but thank you very much for being tonight's biggest D. There's also a bunch of other super chats, so thank you, everybody. Support is always appreciated. And I will be back tomorrow night, and yeah, that's going to do it. Have a good night, everybody. BJ, I've eaten 2 pizzas today. I'm jealous. I forgot to click the button. There we go.